Oh, alright. So it's a connect. Oh, cool. All right. Is it looks like me? So I found there are some interesting area that every brands when they do digital, they will touch on it. So first, maybe you were thinking about social media. You were thinking about how we do e-commerce. You were thinking about how we do the game, and you were thinking how to leverage key opinion leaders, and also you will do official websites. So this is 5 areas that every brand, when they think about digital, they will never ever avoid to. But I want to say there are 3 trends we can foresee in the future, or maybe it's already happening right now. It's combination of these 5 elements. What's the 3 trends we're thinking about? So first is a digitized products. So I will explain more in the later. So this is just beginning. So second is a social shopping. And last thing I will explain is a gamification. So talking about digitized products, there is since the industry revolution, people have designed a lot of products to cater for the people's various demands and requests. So, but from nowadays, the demands are various, getting more and more complicated. So, how to make our products workable? It's a lot of companies decide to digitize their products. So here I show some example for your reference. The first example I show is how a bakery shop were doing their tailor-made bread based on the tweet. So consumer they will choose the bread they want to do, and easily press the button. When they press the button, they will generate a tweet. That tweet goes to the store. So the store manager will knows what kind of bread they should produce for this customer, and he can just label this name of bread, what kind of fresh food they want to do. Let me just be quickly remote. They type a lot of things about products, make it tweet. So it's when they doing the products, they also show on the Twitter via the Twitter. So it's via the social environment. Everyone knows about this bakery, and also the consumer get their bread. Second case, I want to show this is I call the beer is the world's first social beer. Why? Because this company is actually produced a beer. They produced the first beer and hit on the market, launch it, tweet on it, and waiting for the comments and feedback from consumers. So consumers thinking the label is so ugly, they want to change a little bit about the logos. They do it. They think the pattern is not fit for their attitude. They do it. They change it. So based on the feedback, they change all the things about beer, even the taste. So they were doing the social beer for that. And of course, I will showcase some Nike stuff. So Nike, Nike runnings. If you are a running fan, they launched Nike Plus, right? So Nike Plus is a kind of insert chips in the shop into your shoe, and which can talk with mobile, and it communicates the speed and distance when you actually experience the products. So they turn the products into the digitized and valuable data, which can be shareable among the social networks. I just shut up and just feel about it. When they run, all the data are collectible by their Apple or iPhone, any Apple products. Thanks God, thanks Jobs to provide this fantastic stuff for us. So second point I want to share with you guys is how we do social shopping. Shopping is actually very social activities. So some in kind of I understand shopping is kind of sports as well. And for some of ladies, they have a rush to the shops to get something, do a lot of stuff. But sometimes when you connect with the shopping with the virtual world, you will find some very unique experience that we create as cannot be replaced by the physical shopping. So you will be fine. I'm talking about some cases. This Polyvery is the website. This website actually is provide a place for all the key opinion leaders who can mix and match the different products and all the clothes from all different kind of brands. They choose the style or patterns they like. They can combine, just easily mix and match and form a new kind of products. And all those products can be sold on the internet. So it's kind of a great customization area. Second thing, in China there is called Fanco. Fanco is a great area to showcase when people buy shopping some great stuff, and also showcase you will find some beautiful ladies wearing beautiful clothes to showcase around to fulfill some needs. So this is kind of, so before I head into that, we would emphasize that shopping and e-commerce will be going a big trend in the future, especially in the 2012. We can foresee that. The last point I want to share with you guys is gamifications. So people, when brand thinking about campaigns, the brand will always think very, very serious about anything, but we say no. The life is very short, so let's just play the games. So how to make sure your consumer understand your briefing, how to make sure your brand is communicate your consumer very deeply, interactively. So we see this trend, gamification is one of it. So how to elaborate? I just searched around this word from Wikipedia. So what's the gamification? Let me just read it through for you guys. So gamification is the use of game design techniques and mechanics to solve problems, engage audience. And by taking advantage of human psychological predisposition to engage in gaming. So this kind of thing is, in a word, is just make your campaign in a game way. So how to make it in a game way? We know introduced by, you got Foursquare, you got Japan, you got physically location-based services. So you can encourage your kids move out to the world and just doing checking and get different experience. But that's just the entry point. It's very, very simple. But this one I want to introduce here is a great campaign that initiated by Volkswagen to show you how they play using the gamification idea. So sometimes people are worried about speed when they're driving. So a lot of people enjoy the driving, but driving very, very fast. So how to lower down the speed a little bit? Volkswagen think a very, very good campaign. They try to compete, to see how slow you are driving. And when the slowest, they will get a lot of prizes. So it's kind of making this principle into the people's mind by using the game. Second thing is, sounds it's very scientific, but people will get points when they play the game for that. What's that? That's a virus of HIV. So people feel it's very complicated. No, it's very simple when you play this game. So it's simply just connect one point of that and to the other point. Once you do the right way, the points will be taken. You will see, you get a rank, you get a score, you can shareable. So this is a game. This is not scientific. And through the game, people understand how important it is we anti HIV and try to avoid to make the world more safety than before. And this case is very interesting one. So because everyone take running it as a very, very boring stuff. So if you run for 2 hours, what a day. So how can we make sure good people keep running?
Run at 5, you ready?
So we designed the program you want to put on the air. You'll hear a voice over that sounds like a zombie is chasing on you. So you will keep running basically. You feel the raining is like just to play a game in a real world. So that's very very funny stuff. Sorry, the sound is kind of low, so I do a lot of voiceover. Actually, he's my friend, and he thinks of this very fantastic idea.
We're in a zombie apocalypse. We all know how that plays out. You're going to be chased by fiends reaching for your brains.
So if people sit back and not hear about what that majorly she is speaking, this idea is so great. So just make your life so. So I think you guys already get it. So I just skip over that one. So sometimes let's get back to the real world. How the brand thinking about we are doing the social stuff. So usually you will knowing what's the purpose of you doing this campaign. So you are giving out a brief, right? And meanwhile, based on this purpose, you will do a lot of research on consumer insights. So understand more about culture. So what's going on, and also you will do digital. Of course, you will leverage some technicals and media stuff to promote your campaign. These are three areas that every brand will reach to when you think about the campaigns. So, but if you only think about purpose and consumer cultures, what happened? You got a lot of insights. And when you think about consumer culture and plus when you think about the brief, what's brand want to go, and plus the tech media, that's only will go in very technology necessary. And of course, what's the combination for these two? The results a lot of companies produce a lot of generic applications on mobiles. So the ideal case is combine these all three to reach the digital awesomeness. So I will show the last piece. I'll head into the last slide that actually is a video. But before that, I take Nike as an example, just to give you a big explanation. I'm not sitting here saying I'm doing a great job. I just feel this is a good way to for you to better understand how the brand can be doing this model. So the last thing, in the last summer, we do a campaign called JDI 1.0. This is a kind of gamification idea. So we found out, we're given a brief is to change the perception of sports in China. So we do a lot of research on that. We found out the sports is the last thing that consumers think about. The kid years about 16 to 18. This is the last thing they are thinking about, because why? They have facing a very huge pressure for the study. They have to pass the examinations. So the sports always to be neglected for the last years. So how can we change the perception of the Chinese consumers? So we based on that, we think about the gamification idea. We build on a JDI platform via social community, via all this leverage all these social powers we have. We do these campaigns. How we do this campaign? Let's go to see the recap. All the sports change into a mission base. So everyone just go here apply for a mission.
升级成菜鸟了，虽然你还很菜，不过已经开了个好头，加油！
Leverage the power of celebrity and the famous athletes to do a call for action. Gain some virtual badges when they fulfill the missions, they can show up on the social media. It's in a week there is over 20,000 followers on the one. Create a calendar for them to know what's going on in the country. And also when you can fulfill the mission, you will accumulate certain